Hello everyone, dear friends. You are on the Melonfonk channel. In this video, we talk with the developer Melon Playground. I hope you enjoy this format, and I will do something like this more often. Don't forget to subscribe and like and enjoy watching.
Greetings to all viewers of the Melonfonk channel. My name is Sliz, and I am the developer of the game Melon Playground.
Greetings, Sliz. Thank you for agreeing to answer my questions. Let's get straight to the point. Melon Playground happens to be a game that depends on updates, and it's the updates that become the main info dump in the Melon Playground community. What do you think were the most important updates and milestones in Melon Playground?
Any updates that expand the possibilities for creativity are very well received by the community. Therefore, the best ones in my opinion were those that added a save system and a mod editor.
How did you come up with the idea of creating Melon Playground? Is it primarily a project for the soul? Or is it a project that was originally created to make money?
This game was made for myself. I did it the way I would like. I just wanted to make a mobile version of People Playground.
I think it's obvious to everyone that Melon Playground was originally created as a mobile adaptation of People Playground. What is the main difference between them?
This is my vision of such a sandbox. The differences are mostly in the details. There will be many more original ideas and mechanics in the future.
Character in the game is the NPC Melon. Why is the whole game built around him? How did you come up with this idea?
Melon because the juice is red and suitable for age restriction. The game is based on it because this is the first character.
What problems do you constantly have to face when developing and improving Melon Playground?
The main problems were related to the lack of experience and the fact that our game was constantly being deleted or tried to be deleted.
It is commonly believed that you develop Melon Playground alone. But it seems to me that there is a big team involved in the project. How many people are in your team? How are the tasks distributed during the development?
Initially, 2 people worked on the game, me and the artist. In March last year, the team began to expand. Now more than 5 people are developing the game, but I don't write code anymore.
Although the common name is Melon Playground, however, not too long ago the game changed its name to Melon Sandbox. Is this due to copyright or a desire to emphasize that this is a cardinally different game from People Playground? Or is there another reason?
This was due to the fact that our game was constantly blocked. We had to change the name, icon, interface, and remove the main characters because of this.
Besides Melon Playground, are there any other projects in development, and are you involved in the creation of other projects?
I am looking for topics for new projects, but so far I have not done anything solid that I could show.
In a relatively recent update, Melon Playground introduced a donation system. How do you think this might affect Melon Playground in the future? Do you see it as a success in development, or was it a mistake? Personally, I see only positive aspects in it, because it is not only a way to earn money, but also a way to stimulate and encourage authors. What do you think about it?
I think this is a good way to support content makers. This should only make the game better.
Advertising in Melon Playground has been around for a long time. How much profit has the project made during this time?
No comments.
What do you like most about Melon Playground and its community? Conversely, what do you dislike and would like to change?
What I like most about the community is its creativity.
What do you dislike and would like to change?
I don't like how the parent and the layer system work now. They will be reworked.
Melon Playground is a game with a lot of space to realize your fantasies, but when you come into contact with the game, it lacks a soundtrack and basically wants more sound effects. What do you think about it?
Updating SFX is also a priority right now.
Language localization. What is the main problem, and why has this not been implemented so far?
For now, we wanted to focus on other mechanics. We will probably do this in the future.
Previously, updates were released several times a month, and major updates once a month. Why has this trend gone now, and what determines the release date of updates?
Previously, it was easier to make small updates with fixes, so it seemed that there were more updates. It's easier to make big updates now, but less often. This is due to the fact that before all the responsibility for updates was on me, now the whole team depends on it.
Achievements. Why has such a good idea not been followed up? Is it a lack of ideas or a lack of perspective?
There is also a list of achievements that we will add. So far, there are problems with time. We can't do everything we want in one update at once. Then we will have to wait for the update for a very long time.
Don't you think adding different editors is a huge mistake? After all, if the user will have tools to create any content, he will not wait for updates and eventually retention will become a problem. Or do you have other thoughts about it?
The more content the players themselves can create, the better. This is the point of the sandbox games.
Besides Melon Playground, what are your favorite games that you've spent a lot of time playing?
I have more than 100 games in my Steam. I have a lot of favorite games. Garry's Mod, Team Fortress 2, People Playground, Satisfactory, War Thunder, StarCraft, Kerbal, Space Program, Pizza Tower, Valheim, Factorio, Minecraft, Sid Meier's Civilization, Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Borderlands 3, Portal 2, PlanetSide 2, Inscription, and much more.
Are there any games you're inspired by and aspire to as a developer?
I am most inspired by games with a lot of room for creativity or games with interesting unique mechanics such as No Eater.
Do you think Melon Playground has the potential to become a legend among games and take its place among the honorable sandboxes that is consistently popular year after year?
I would like to hope so. We try to do everything possible to make the game memorable as something interesting. But in any case, the game will be compared with People Playground.
When creating Melon Playground, could you have expected it to become such a popular and high-profile project?
I thought the game might become popular, but not that much.
What's the biggest thing you're working on right now that you can tell your audience?
A chip with visual programming.
What is this chip and how will it affect the game?
This should significantly increase the opportunities for builders and then for modders.
PCs, while their physics are pretty good, don't you think it would be nice to add more variation in behavior? Have you thought about implementing artificial intelligence in Melon Playground?
There were ideas, but we won't do anything soon.
There are a lot of myths and facts flying around Melon Playground on the internet. I think there used to be a lot more myths, and that attracted the audience. Don't you think that adding as many strange and sometimes scary things as possible would have a positive effect on attracting even more audience? Why is there so much less of that now?
This may have been due to burnout. There will be more attractive things in the new updates, it's just still in development.
Plot. Even though Melon Playground is a sandbox and it doesn't involve a story, would you like to add a little story to attract a new user? Maybe it's a system of initial quests or just small animations after a major update as an addition to the previous story. For example, Standoff 2 has a story, even though the game doesn't suggest it.
The game lore will be revealed through Easter eggs and secrets.
Mechanisms. What don't you like about them and how do you plan to expand the mechanism system in the future?
More items and tools that will help with creating new contraptions. I don't want to spoil it yet.
Cases. With the emergence of donation and workshop, as I think it would be great to add skins for transport, because we cannot order them in any way. What do you think about adding a system of cases and skins?
I don't see the point in adding them.
Food and hunger. In one of my videos, I showed such a concept. Do you think it would be a good hunger system for NPCs, or is this idea absolutely not close to you?
The hunger system is strange, considering that melons live for an average of 30 seconds.
Multiplayer. I'm sure that the idea of multiplayer will always be relevant. Should we expect this event in the near future, or is it postponed indefinitely?
I don't know how soon, but maybe someday.
One last question. How do you see Melon Playground in 5 years?
At least alive. It will have an advanced editor of everything with lots of mechanics and items. Something like a Roblox. Thank you for your question. It was very pleasant to talk. I hope the audience will well accept this format. Thanks again for watching and for your attention.
Thank you for answering my questions. Sliz was our guest. The main developers and creator of the game are Melon Playground. Hope you liked this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Good luck everyone. Bye everyone. And remember buddy, as always, see you one of these days.